What's up YouTube, XG Chronic, back at it again once again with yet another amazing video, and today we're going to be talking about the EvilSwarm. Apart from their counterpart, the Still Swarm, these guys are mainly level 4s as of right now because there's no tributes or any ritual monsters they can go into. Mainly, there aren't any ritual monsters. This is an archetype that's way down the line in the series, so it consists of links and I think a few pendulums. I don't know if pendulums are any support for EvilSwarm. I know they do have Xyz, like Ophion, but that hasn't been added to the game because we're still in GX, even though, in my opinion, we should be in 5Ds by now. Actually, if you leave it in the comment section below, at the beginning of the video, leave it in the comment section below, like literally right now as I'm talking. Do you want them to go into 5Ds yet? Because I'm kind of looking at it and I'm kind of hoping for 5Ds and Zexal. But 5D is going to put something entirely different to the game. You're going to have synchros, you're going to have 5 slots because a lot of synchros, especially for the main characters, have to have 5 slots on field to be able to be used. So, yeah, tell me about that. Tell me your thoughts on that one. I actually really want to know. But back to the deck. This is my EvilSwarm deck. I do not have Heliotrope, sadly, even though I open more than 800 gems worth of packs. I still don't have Heliotrope. I don't know how. It's like it's waiting for the exact last pack to give me just 3 Heliotropes. Or I think I can get 2 at max. So it's waiting to the very last pack to give me at least 2 Heliotropes. I don't know why the game does this to me. It's like bad luck because I want to make a video on it. Doesn't matter though, because a new archetype's getting released later on today. That's why I'm recording so early, and that's why this video is going to be out a little bit earlier than normal. Anyway, EvilSwarms. I did not want to run a full-on banish deck. I did not want to run a full-on discarding deck. And I didn't want to run a flood deck. So I kind of did a little bit of everything, including one trap card, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. And a few tribute monsters that should not be in this deck, but they work perfectly with it in my opinion. So, EvilSwarm Salamander. This is your main Protect the King boss monster. For EvilSwarms, that is. What this card does, up to 2 times per turn, you can banish 1 monster from your graveyard, as in you can banish 2 monsters in all, and it gains a total of 600 attack if you banish both those monsters, 300 if you banish 1. What you want to do, you want to banish cards like Old Lantern or Ketos, where you will actually use DDR, Different Dimension Reincarnation, to bring them back to the field and use their effect. Mainly, if you use the effect of Old Lantern, like let's say you use the effect of Old Lantern, they have 2 monsters, so on your turn you have Salamander on your field because it can attack you because you had that extra attack. Summon Old Lantern to the field, and this is your hand setup. It's literally Old Lantern and DDR. Summon Old Lantern to the field, use his effect, destroy a monster. Use Salamander's effect to gain 300 extra attack, and then use DDR to summon this card back to your field. Since it was in the banish zone, it's back on your field in attack position. Use its effect again. So you're sending it to the graveyard again, destroying that second monster, and then use Salamander's effect. That's 600 extra attack in Salamandra for 4 effects. You get 300, 300, destroy a monster, destroy a monster. That's pretty good in my opinion. And I think it's a very interesting way to play it. Now, I do have 1 pot of this. I'm not going to try to pronounce that because I'd rather not mess up. It's early in the morning, so I'm very susceptible to very long names in Yu-Gi-Oh! And messing them up. Anyway, you don't really need the card. It's just kind of there because if I can, I'm going to shuffle back my cards into my deck just to give me a slight advantage over my opponent because I can either use effects again or just have more monsters than my opponent does. Anyway, you're going to be running 11 monsters and 9 spells and traps with this deck, so in my opinion, it's pretty balanced, even without the skill balance. There's rarely ever a time you're actually drawn to all spells and traps, and it's never happened yet. Hopefully it won't happen in today's video. But that's really a monsters apart from Ketos, who, if you tribute him, you can destroy a spell or trap, either if it's face down or face up, so if you think it's a wall disruption, throw this card in there, just make sure you have another monster on field when you do, or you know you can protect yourself for the next turn. And the regular EvilSwarm Dragon type monster, which I love because if he gets destroyed, as in if you set him face down and your opponent just attacks until him while he has a Blue Eyes on field, they special summon, you can destroy that Blue Eyes, so it works out pretty well. Now, the tribute monsters of this deck, and sorry this is going to be pretty long for the beginning of a video, I'm running Great Maju Garzit. Why? Because it takes one less tribute than the regular Maju Garzit, and it has a better effect in my opinion because it takes one tribute. It doubles the attack of the monster tributed. So, prime example, I've done this before. I'll tribute Salamandra with his base attack, which you can only do the original attack of a monster, and it went up to 3,700. From there, my opponent surrendered because he knew he didn't have a monster strong enough to beat me, including cards like Wall Disruption and a few other cards that could not stop me at the time. So, that's why he's ran in the deck. He's kind of like a if you can OTK, OTK. And then there's Destiny Hero Plasma, which you're probably wondering why I'm running Destiny Hero Plasma. It's just an extremely easy card to summon. That's all. And it has an amazing effect. Target one monster your opponent controls, equip it to this card, and half the attack becomes yours, right? Not only that, but if you read the other part of the effect, negate effects of face-up monsters your opponent controls. That stops not only spellbooks, but Sylvans, if they're running an excavating deck. Now, you can bring up the idea of, oh man, it's going to take you too long to summon. Don't purposely go for a summon for this card. If you can summon it and you know it'll help you, go ahead and do it. If you can't summon it, or if you can't summon it and you know you're kind of going to be losing one monster doing this because you could attack directly, don't use this card. Don't use this card at all. Play smart, guys. Don't just go for the tributes. You don't need the extra little points for your score. You need to win the duel, am I right? So, that'll be the entire deck. I am running different Dimension Gate because it does get out the big monsters if I need to and if my opponent can't destroy it. So, it can save you a little bit. I am running also Solemn Scolding. Why? This is not a first turn deck. It can be. It can be extreme first turn deck depending on what cards you get. As in pulling Twister, Wall Disruption, Arrival Prepares, or Solemn Scolding. That will turn into a first turn deck. If you do not have those cards, do not summon Salamandra first turn. It'll just end very badly for you. Especially with the meta running spellbooks and stuff like that. Even though I haven't seen them a lot, I've ran into at least one or two. And I can tell you, if you wait that second turn, if you wait and then summon after he uses all that, it's a better chance that you'll be able to do a lot, okay? Mainly because you already have this card set face down, and he really can't do much from there. But he can, I'm just telling you that he can use his banishing techniques. I don't know why, but every person runs 3 copies of Spellbook of Faith, which if you had Necro Valley as a field spell, if you had Necro Valley, which for the Gravekeepers were their like best card, spellbooks wouldn't even exist. A lot of decks wouldn't exist. But the reason why I'm saying wait second turn if you're going against spellbooks and you know you're going against spellbooks, discard. You can take the card out of the banish zone. Can't get better than that. But apart from that, I think I've talked long enough, so I'm just going to go into the first few duels. Sorry about the long talking, it's something I really wanted to explain. So, let's go into the first few duels, see if I can win a few. I'm playing as Mokuba, and I need to level him up, so... Oh, I wasn't even in the dueling thing. I have 121, left that I need to spend before the next 10 hours are up. Because the new deck box is about to get released. Anyway, ranked duels, let's go. Let's see if I can pick up a few wins. Like I do normally, I'm going to do 2 duels. If the duels are too short, I'm going to go into a third for the final idea of the deck. And the reason I do 2 duels and not just show you the victories, it's not much to show you the victories. I can go against anyone and show you the victory of me literally stumping them. That's not a good representation of the deck. That's just saying, hey, if you run this deck, you're going to win every single match. And what I like to do is run a 2. Why? Because you don't know what to expect. You don't see every win down the line. You have some really interesting duels that happen. And either you lose or you win. That's what I want to show. I don't care about all wins. And the reason I don't is because it gives a better representation if you can lose a duel. How? Because it shows that the duel... it shows that the deck isn't a full-on I'm gonna win every time. It shows that you have to have some luck to it, and it shows you that there's some synergy that makes certain things work and certain things not work. You gotta know what decks you can go against and what decks you can't go against. So, technically, I guess I got first turn. This kind of just stumped my opponent. If he can't do anything, I'm gonna definitely stop him. Just saying that, I'm definitely gonna stop him. If he summons a monster, I'm definitely gonna stop him. Because I'll still have 2,000 life points left, and I highly doubt he'll be able to do something. Mainly because I have a Keto, so if he sets the face down, I can summon my second one, destroy that, and target that face down, and take it off field. And if he does end up econing, I don't have to worry about too much. Being that he ended his turn, I don't know if it's a stall deck or not. Oh man, I could have attacked. I thought I was going first turn. See, I thought I was going first. I could have attacked, got some easy damage. I messed that up. But let's see what my opponent can do. I'm pretty sure it might be a stall deck. He's probably wondering, like, is this guy really running an EvilSwarm deck? This is new. I've not seen this yet. Go ahead and summon that monster, buddy. Little connection error. I really hope I don't disconnect if I disconnect from this duel. If I disconnect from this duel... Okay, connection, are you gonna fix so I can continue with my video, or are you gonna just be like this and ruin my time making this video? Alright, come on, game. It's not that serious. Continue with the duel. I don't like very long videos. I try not to make a lot of long videos, but it ends up happening, sadly. Even if I jump skip some parts. But I'm kind of done with jump skipping. I like talking throughout the video, so if you enjoy someone talking, here you go. If you don't enjoy me talking, I'm sorry. I can only please so many people. Okay, he put a face down, so I can deal with that. I really don't want to put Twister face down, because I highly doubt he can really do much. I'm just going to keep Twister in my hand. It works better in my hand. So, easy. Formula. Oh, so you just got 1,000 life points, huh? You just got 1,000 life points. So he's running a Dark Magician deck. The odd attack of these cards is just so funny, because in some situations you'll leave your opponent with 50 life points, and it's just blatantly hilarious. So I don't know if he's going to set another face down, but if he summons a monster, I'm going to use Scolding. He set a monster. Okay. Let's see what I can do. This is one of those occurrences that I said I didn't want to see during this video. Great. Hopefully I have enough attack to run through that monster. Hopefully it's not a Sylvan. I know it's not going to be a Sylvan, though. There's no possible way. So he is running Spellbook. So as soon as he summons his Spellbook or Spellcaster, I'm definitely sending that card to the chopping shop. That card's going to the graveyard. I'm not dealing with that. So we're going to be going against Spellbooks today. Great. Because this is actually good. This is actually very good, because I haven't really done too well against Spellbooks. And since we're going against Spellbooks, it's going to be very interesting on what could possibly happen. Okay, game. Okay. Thank you for making me use all three of these cards. So my back row is completely filled. I have one monster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have about 3 more left. What you gonna special summon though? What are you gonna try to special summon though? Okay, so I can easily tribute and attack him, but I'm not going to do it. Oh, I could really tribute. No, I'm not gonna do it, because I can just switch it to defense, so I'm not worried about it. I got this for the moment. Alright, come on, use your next card. I know you're gonna try to summon something. Just try to summon something, that's all I want you to do. Oh, he set the card face down. Are you gonna attack? He's gonna attack. That'll be 2,200, so I'm gonna switch to defense. If I draw into a Maju, I'm gonna go ahead and summon him. Because if I do, I'm gonna have about 3,000. I'm gonna have over 3,000 attack, obviously. So I'm back to the same old, just stopping him from doing anything. So let's stop him from doing some stuff. I think I want to annoy my opponent. Goodbye. Say goodbye to your card. Nothing like controlling your opponent's battlefield. Or, why did I say battlefield? And nothing like controlling your opponent's field. I'm messing up a lot because it's early in the morning, I'm sorry. Truly I am. I'm messing up because it's like early in the morning when I'm recording this. So, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. Just bear with me till the end of the video, and I'll eventually have 2 duels done. So, what else can you do? What else can you possibly do? Oh yeah, I can't use this anymore. This is kind of a blank card now. Because I have more than just that. Okay. I don't know what you're trying to do here. What are you trying to do? Do you have Flute of Summoning Dragon? This guy actually has Flute of Summoning Dragon in his deck. You're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy. If you special summon another monster, this is not going to work out for you because you're going to have 0 across your field. Yep, okay, so I won the duel. This was way too easy. Truly it was. Snowdust Dragon, that's surprising. Oh man, you're attacking me. What could I possibly do? I'm not going to use that. So I can use that now, good. I just can't have a set one. Buddy, your cards have failed you so badly right now, it's not funny. You should just surrender the duel. It's not going to end well for you. There's nothing you can possibly do now. Unless you summon that Blue Eyes back, and then if you do, I'm just going to use Solemn Scolding to blow it up. You cannot do anything. It's over. He ended his turn. I mean, thanks for giving me the victory, but you could have surrendered. You could have easily surrendered. And now you messed up because I'm going to do this. Going to discard my discard card or my banished card. Going to bring him back because it's a prime example of what you could possibly do with this deck. Easy. Goodbye that face down. I don't know what it is, but it's gone now. I could easily use that and target my own spell, but I'm not going to do that since I can still use whatever I need to. So, which card should I possibly attack? Leave in the comment section below on which card I should attack. I'll give you a moment. Okay, I'm going to do it now. Thank you for your comments, even though there probably won't be any comments at all. I am a jokester. I am a jokester. Easy first victory, and that is the first duel. First victory against a dragon deck. I don't know what the guy was running. I'll check that after a video, but it was an interesting deck to go against. Totally didn't lock him down and took 0 damage from the first turn on. So, easy victory. I'm going to go into the next duel once it loads. It's taking an awfully long time to load than normal. Are you serious? I really don't feel like skipping parts in this video because I know it's going to end out badly. And I'm going to end up skipping into like me saying something or something like that. Okay. No damage victory. 3,000 score. Easy. Still gold 1. I'm glad to be gold though. Because gold is fun. Compared to platinum, which is meta. Alright, so a pretty easy win. Time to go into the next duel and see if I can pick off another win. And if I can, I'll go over the deck and end the video right there. Then go level up my character about 4 more times so I can get a whole bunch of gems for the next pack that's about to be released. So, yeah, today is going to be a straight up forming day. It's going to be a strict forming day. I'm probably not even going to be playing anything else today. I usually play like GTA or something like that, just some other games. Yeah, today is just Duel Links all the time, 24/7. Alright, Joey Wheeler, so I have a chance of going against... What do I have a chance of going against? Not only Noble Knights, but Secret Samurai, but not a lot of people run those. A 30-card deck, so maybe Slash Dragon. Capsule monsters. Man. You can tell why I didn't wake up too long ago. Man. He sets a card. So, this is a good second turn, I guess, for my hand. Not the best, but it's good enough. If you summon another monster, I'm just going to put a lantern on field and just put wall disruption. I'm not lying. Oh, so you want to equip him with a little bit of attack, huh? A little bit of attack. So if I were to wall disruption right now, it'd do a decent amount. It'd mess him over pretty badly. So what I could do, I could set that, and let's see who has a lot of defense. Oh, Lantern has a lot of defense. Good. It works out for me. Unless he boosts his attack again. In which case, if he has another monster, it doesn't matter. Now, I'm worried about that face down. I don't know if it's going to be a wall disruption or something like that. Oh man, you summon a monster attack position. What could I possibly do to stop you? This man right here has won the duel. He's won the duel against me. He summoned 3 monsters. I can't do anything. I am at a loss. This guy has stumped me. There is nothing I could possibly do to stop this guy. I'm just kidding. He just got wall disruption. Everything should be around less than 1,000 attack. Booyah, I just won a duel. I literally just won a duel. This is funny. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I love EvilSwarm so much. Even though wall disruption probably isn't ran in the regular EvilSwarm deck, it doesn't matter. It's my deck. I do what I want with it. So, I have a dilemma here. I have a dilemma. Good thing I'm not running dragon types. I wasted my monster's effect. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I just did that. Alright, that's a bummer. I could have had 2 attacks. But you know what? I'll still do what I need to. Let me do this. I still got some damage off, even though I would have had way more damage if I did not use that effect. I thought that would switch it to attack. 1 derp per video, guys. 1 derp per video. Yeah, it really isn't looking too good for you. I have a lot of attack on field. Unless you can do something about that. And if you can't, oh, you switch to defense. I see how it is. I see how it is. I see how it is, buddy. If I get DDR, I'm gonna definitely use this. Send one of his cards to the banner zone. It's gonna be bad for him. It's gonna be bad news bears. So I could set up and just use this card. That way I could set up my pot, but that is just a +1, and in my opinion, that is not worth it at all. If I get this attack through, this will be the end of the duel as of right now. So, another easy victory against these off-meta decks, which, hey, off-meta decks aren't bad, they're fun. But, like I said, you can kind of control the field. At least, I don't even know if I actually said that in this video, but I should have. He surrendered. He didn't even give me the victory. It's a fun deck to use. If you like banishing a little bit, you can use this deck. If you like banishing a lot, you can make changes to this deck that benefit you. This is a fun archetype. EvilSwarm, or a very interesting archetype because of their effects, and their very good destruction effects, either by destroying a monster, or destroying a spell trap, then going into Salamandra's attack. It really makes for a really fun deck to use. So I advise you guys to try it out if you want to. Don't just think, oh man, you know, it's something new, and I probably won't do good with it. Come on, guys, look. If I can do good, even though I spent like maybe 4 days on this video, you guys can too. So, deck editor, we're going to go over the deck. We're going to go over the cards that are there. I'm going to tell a few combos that I may have not said so far. Mainly revolving around DDR. But that's what I'm going to do, and we should have some fun with my next video. Because that new archetype's coming out, and I really want to be one of the first people. Like, I'm going to be doing this video like 2:30 a.m. on the dot, okay? I'm going to be on this video. I already know enough about for hires because I already looked over them. Like, way before they even announced this was going to be something that was going to be added to the game before the dual tournament. I already knew about for hires. So, I kind of know what to expect. So, I can make a pretty good deck out of them. But this is a deck. I have one impenetrable attack, one solemn scolding. Even though if you want to run a 30 card deck, I'd say run 3, but I don't know why you want to run a 30 card deck in the first place. But Arrival appears. This is a good card. This is a very good card because let's say they have a level 8 monster and they summon that level 8 monster. Boom, your turn. You didn't summon anything because you knew what you had in your hand would not be able to save you. Automatically, use Arrival appears. Summon this card. Summon this card right here. Plasma. Summon Plasma. Even though I'm pretty sure you can't summon Plasma, I usually use it for level 4s or Maju, Gorzit, just switch them to defense because I have nothing I can really do. If you run other tribute monsters, use Arrival appears. I was about to say Arrival Rivals. Use Arrival appears. You can summon a monster the same level as the one on the field. So if they have a level 8, summon a level 8. If they have a level 7, summon a level 7. If they have a Divine Beast, if you can somehow summon a Divine Beast, summon it, I guess. But it works out really well, and I think I might just end the video right there. A few wait, actually, I have to do the combos. So a few combos is sending this card to the graveyard, as in having this card get destroyed, sending it to the graveyard, destroying their special summon monster, using Salamandra's effect, which a lot of these combos kind of revolve around Salamandra. Use Salamandra's effect, summon, put this card back into the discard zone, use DDR to send him to the field, and you have 2 attacks. Another combo that I don't use a lot, but it does work. It actually does work. When I was using different dimension gate, I would banish the monster. If you had DDR, you could actually bring that monster out of the graveyard and keep your opponent's monster still banished. So it kind of does pretty good. Now, if your monster, I was about to say your monster. If your opponent has 3 monsters on their field already and you need an extra monster, you can tornado your dimensional gate and you can destroy it. It will bring your monster back to the field, and since they already have 3 monsters on the field, like in the blue eye situation, not the blue eye situation, the 3 monster situation that I had with the Joey Wheeler, if they would have had a blue eyes in their banish zone from dimensional gate, the dimensional gate would have made it go to the graveyard instead of going back to the field. So that's a very interesting combo you can do if you don't want to deal with your opponent possibly summoning that card back to the field, because if Dimensional Gate does get destroyed, the monsters used for it will get summoned back to the field, and if it's a 3,000 or over 3,000 attack monster for some odd reason, you might be put in a bad situation giving them that monster back. So, I'll end the video there. I am starting to get a little bit sick because of the weather, so, sorry if I sound a little bit different, or a little bit, down and or tired, because I'm a little bit sick, and I'm recording this early in the morning. I really wanted to get this video out because I really should have had it out yesterday. I had time to do this yesterday. I procrastinated, and now there's an update coming out, and I have to rush edit this video and try to have enough gems for the update. So, I'll see you guys next time with another video, probably early in the morning tomorrow, so be ready for that. And also, hello to new subscribers. If you did make it this far, make sure to like the video to show that you did, or leave a comment. Apart from that, if you do end up using a deck like this, or this deck in general, make sure to tell me if you win a few matches with it, maybe some changes I can make to it, maybe some changes you made to it that I could make to mine to make it work better. And to the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing, truly. To the old viewers, thank you for still sticking here with me, and thank you for supporting me through this journey on YouTube. It's been Chronic. I am out. See you guys next time with another video, and that's really it. See you guys.